I want you to join me because what I want to do is I'm bringing into thought, I'm bringing into consciousness this idea of, well, geez, Mike, didn't you hear what's going on over in Iran right now? And I said, well, of course I did. And so we have a choice right now. We're standing here. Question, what do you want to share with the situation that's going in Iran? And we have a choice. We can go to anger, we can go to fear, we can go to outrage, we can go to upset, we can go to, oh, I don't know. We can go there if you want to go there. I'm not. And what I'm asking you is to consider instead that these people, everybody involved, that's including you, me, the people in Iran, the governments, and everything else like that, we have the ability to impact that because that's what we believe here at Unity. That our individual consciousness can come together with collective consciousness and we can do things to help a situation. My observation, I don't know about you, but when I engage in something with fear and anger and rage, things don't go real well. And they certainly don't help the situation. Whereas if I come from it from forgiveness, love, compassion, healing, things change. That's just been my observation. Anybody else have that observation in their life? I thought there might be one or two of you. So we have an opportunity. We're standing here right now, and we have an opportunity where we can take our collective energy and we can move it to what's happening. And that's what I'm going to ask you to join me in for just a few minutes. I'm going to bring us into a space, and so I just want you to slowly come into this present moment. I'm going to ask if you would to please just slow down. Then be here in this present moment. I don't know, sometimes it's helpful for me if I just put my hand over my heart, and there's something about that that connects you. Because it's not only connecting you to yourself, but then it's also connecting you to spirit, to the divine. And so with that in mind, we just slow everything down. We just slow down. And now I just want you to imagine that inside of you and inside of your heart, you've got this amazing light, powerful light, powerful. And we have the ability to do anything we want to with this light. And so what I want you to imagine is I want you to imagine your heart, this light, going out and connecting to everybody that's in this room. So I literally want you to imagine this white light in your heart coming out, and now it's connecting to every single person that's in this room. And as we connect with each other, we start to create a force. Remember, where two or more are gathered, and we are two or more, and we are gathered, which gives us the ability to impact things however we decide. And with that in mind, imagine this energy. This room is completely filled with light. It's completely filled with love, and I want you to imagine whatever it is that you want to share with the situation. Make it light, make it love, make it forgiveness, make it compassion. Make it healing. And anything else that you can add. Just imagine this room now is filling. Imagine that light is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. It is. We can do this. Spirit is here. And the Spirit, imagine the angels coming in the room now and are joining us. And now with that light, I want you to imagine this light is now going. And it's going to Iran. And it's going to Israel, it's going to the Middle East, it's going to the United States. I just want you to imagine the truth that this light is going everywhere. It's encompassing the planet. I want you to imagine that there's peace here, there's love there, there's compassion, there's forgiveness, there's healing. And just continue to imagine this light growing stronger and stronger and stronger. And imagine this beautiful light now surrounding the planet, and it's holding us. It is the Spirit of God that is holding us as we hold it. And we let this light go into the families, go into the people, go into the countries, the governments. Every single space that exists cannot be hid from the light. It's penetrating it. It's transforming it. It's transmuting it. And all we have to do is just hold it. And just be with that for just a moment. And just let love do what love does. And with that, we just want to say thank you, God. Thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to come together in community and to share our light, share our love. Make us instruments of your love, God. Help us get out of our way. Help us get our minds out of the way. Help us become the greatest channel for your love that we can possibly be. And with that, I'm just going to invite you to thank the angels and the spirits and God, and slowly begin the process of just coming back into this room, back into your body, and back into this present moment. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Good job. Good job. Yeah. It's such an interesting thing. I got up this morning, and of course there was snow, and of course it was cold, and all the things. And yet I also knew that it looks like, hopefully, for the next week or so, things are going to start warming up a little bit. And as I came out in the bitter cold and the snow and everything else like that, the sun was coming up, and it was shining through my beloved pine trees. And it was like I felt like nature was talking to me. And it said, you know, this is like probably the last time for this season. And it was so funny because my brain wanted to go, yeah, 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 right? Oh, snow, I'm going to have to drive on the ice. I'm going to have to do all of that, right? And yet, what was undeniable is that nature was trying to let me know you can actually really love where you're standing, because where I was standing was precious. It was beautiful. It was serene. It was like such an incredible gift. Or you can go, wah, 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 wah. No pressure. None. I've got a choice. I got a decision I can make. And what do I want to be in? And of course, I just looked up, and it was just magical. And then it was just like the appreciation for the winter, the gratitude I have for the 4 seasons in Michigan. And I know, it's been a hard winter, and I'm ready for it to go. But I had such a deep appreciation for it because it was stunningly beautiful. And I also know in a couple days it's going to be gone. And I think that's one of the greatest gifts that Unity gives me the opportunity, and for those that choose to join us, is to understand that in every single moment, in every single way, that we really are standing in the present moment, which gives us choice. In other words, we're able to stand into the present moment like it's a sacred ground, like it's a pristine snow, like I'm seeing a sunrise for the first time in my life. And in that moment, then I can truly appreciate the gifts that I'm being given. That's what it's like when you all of a sudden decide to start living and breathing and practicing what it is that we're doing here. It's an opportunity for you to have an expression like most people have no idea, because we do things a little bit differently here, as you know.